Hello, I'm Paul. I basically got tired of venting on Facebook because I would delete my statuses 6 minutes after I posted, and basically Facebook just became too much of a hassle dealing with those who got offended, worrying about who's gonna see your post. So I moved on to Twitter, and there I found that you can post whatever you want and nobody listens. Even accounts that have 20,000 followers maybe get 2 or 3 faves. So Twitter's been great, but you can't post as much as I'd like to post, meaning you're limited with characters, so you can't do paragraphs. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is growling. He's under a blanket, no one's messing with him. He's just really old. I tell people he's going blind and has arthritis. He doesn't have either. If you look in the back, you can see some totes. I'm actually moving to Kansas City. So if you're curiously wondering what's happening in the background, that's what's happening. I basically just wanted to vent about being gay. I've been single for about 7 months now. My last relationship lasted 8 years on and off, and needless to say, he really did a number. If you can think of something terrible a spouse can do, he did it more than once. But during the 7 months that I've been single, I have tried to date. I've went on apps, I've went on websites. It's pretty much sucked. And I just had to list some reasons. The top one, that it's just atrocious. If you haven't been on Craigslist recently looking for male, I would avoid it. It's a little embarrassing. And, if my mom were to see something like that, I would be concerned that she would think that I was involved with stuff like that. It's pretty bad. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say half the stuff that goes on there. Another thing I have an issue with is all the bullying that's going on in the gay community. You can log on to an app and just reading the about me's, I don't like femmes. I hate that word. They're classifying themselves as straight acting. Why? Because you have a 5 o'clock shadow and wear a ball cap? I wear ball caps. I don't try to pass myself off as straight acting. I certainly know what I do in the bedroom with another man. I don't like how we spent most of our lives in the closet. Nowadays kids get to come out earlier and earlier because it's more accepting, but when I was growing up, my crushes were secret. I would secretly steal a pencil or try to sit next to them in class. After a shower, I don't know if you ever did this, but sometimes I would write their name on the fog that had, occurred on the mirror, and then quickly wipe it away, hoping your mom and sisters didn't see it, which, I'm kind of wondering if they ever saw that because, steamed up after they showered. But anyway, I don't like the bullying. I think it's horrible. I can grow out a beard and wear a hat and walk around the club for 2 hours carrying the same lukewarm $3 bottle of beer, but I'm nice to everyone. I try to make friends with everyone. When I first came out of the closet, I made the greatest friend ever, completely accepting. He's more femme than me, but he is got the biggest heart in the world. And I just couldn't imagine not liking him because he's a little flamboyant or flashy or likes to decorate things with glitter. He taught me that when you go to the club, you should try to look your best. A lot of us didn't go to church growing up, but we try to wear a Sunday best going to the club. You put on the cologne, you put on the watches, the rings, the button up, and now you go to the club and they look like they just got back from the public pool, which some of them did. You flat out ask, hey dude, why are you wearing swim trunks and flip-flops? It's comfortable. I'm gonna have to get used to staring at the camera instead of myself. It's a little weird. What else? I love drag shows. I love that they can get up there and spin around and do the splits and wear the big hair And does it mean I want to be one? No. Would I like to try it at least once? Heck yeah. But I don't like when people immediately say I don't like drag shows. Like they go out of their way to avoid it. Well, why? You know, are you that 1% that just doesn't like to have fun? They are crude in their jokes. Like, I mean, it takes a certain sense of humor, but it's still part of our community, our lifestyle. They do good. And even if it's not for you and you don't want to wear the 10-inch stilettos, a lot of them raise money for good causes to help the community. You know, they show up to the rallies and the parades and the marches, and they're the reasons that you can go to the gay club. You know, they're the reasons why it's not so bad for you to walk hand in hand with your boyfriend in, you know, certain cities. Okay, my last issue, and then I will try to piece this together and make a fun intro and put it on YouTube where no one will see it. That's the glory of it. If I wanted to, I can show a friend for, you know, laughs, possibly when I'm drinking. But the last thing that I have an issue with is all of the men who say, I don't like drama. Who does? You know, you don't know that there's going to be drama. You don't know that you're going to go to the bar and see an ex, or that you and your spouse are going to get into a heated argument over jealousy. You know, unless you have no emotion at all and you're just a rock, there will be heated moments. There will be intense moments. There will be drama. I mean, unless you meet someone and you're together the rest of your lives with no fight ever, there's going to be drama. No one asks for it. So stop putting, I don't like drama. No one likes drama. You don't see someone and go, you know, they're not like, hi, I'm Curtis. I love drama. I roll around in that. That's my business. If it's your business, it's my business. Tell me it so I can post your business on my Twitter. But characters are limited, so better make it short. But that's basically it. 7 months, single. I have met maybe 3 people. It doesn't really get past the texting or the chat because they're too unreal or I'm too unrealistic. I've been told I'm too picky, but given what happened to me, I feel like I need to be picky. I need to be cautious and wary, and I'm not going to throw myself full force into some stranger just to be lied to or cheated on or whatever. But that was it. That was my vent. In the beginning I said it was my vent about disliking being gay, but more or less it was my dislike of what the gay community has become. It doesn't make it something someone who's newly starting to date to look forward to. It makes me cautious and wary and just kind of sad.